Elvira and I represent MOOC4 European team that is financed by European Citizen Program. Our main goal is to engage minorities from different countries in a European dialogue. We work on a project in collaboration with 8 countries in Europe. Each party has developed a different topic regarding the functioning of European Union, citizens' rights and their responsibilities. And now we give the word to our Denmark citizen. Hey, I'm already here in Denmark, and now let's ask the citizens what do they know about the European Union history. So, could you tell me your name, please, and where do you come from?
My name is Jana Maximova. I'm coming from Bulgaria and currently living in Denmark.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Katerina and I come from Italy and I am currently living in Denmark.
My name is Nita. I am from Germany, Hamburg, and right now I live in Denmark.
What does it mean to you to be a European Union citizen, and how does it help you?
Before that I didn't understand it since my country got into EU since 2007. When I came in Denmark I understood I have rights, I can have some grants, I have rights to even simple, even more complicated if you dig into the laws. And of course the free education which I'm guaranteed while I'm studying in Denmark.
And can you give us one example of what the European Union does for you as for European Union citizen?
I'm guaranteed wherever I am that, for example, I have free health, I have health insurance. I'm guaranteed that I have the same rights as the native citizens of a current country. I can work. For example, in Denmark, I can learn the language for free.
If you would speak to an European Union representative, what would you say to him or her?
Okay, I would say it's really important at the current state of time that we keep everyone, all of Europe, informed about the EU. I think we have to focus more on promoting the values and the principles of the EU. I think it's crucial right now, especially with everything's happening with the Brexit and everything that's happening with the refugee crisis and everything that's going on. It's really important that we stick together, and it's really important for that everyone knows the principles of the EU. And I think it's especially important to begin to teach the youth more about the EU. In school, in primary school, start whenever you can to educate people about the EU so that everyone will kind of go for the same goal and that everyone will work for more inclusion and more cooperation to tackle the problems of work right now.
How could the European Union improve your life or current situation?
Okay, this is a tricky question because I would actually answer that I should improve EU.
Okay.
And I should improve EU situations instead of EU improving mine. And this is because I have a very good example in my family, and I know that the only things that we can do are for us and for others, and there's nothing that actually other people can do for us unless we play a part into it.
We're sitting here with Mr. Mortensen, and sir, I would like to ask you, where are you from?
I'm born in Denmark. I have a Danish passport, and currently I'm also living in Denmark.
Since Denmark is also a member of EU and we hear a lot about EU, could you tell us what EU is?
That's a big question. I mean, I think that there are sitting people at universities all over the world and discussing about that. I mean, some years back I made a study and I found 17 different ways of labeling our union, starting from international organization to a federative state, and it's clear that EU is somewhere in between those poles. I mean, but in my opinion, way closer to a federative state than to an international organization.
Sir, does European Union has values?
Yes, EU has a set of values in accordance with Article 2 and the Treaty of the European Union. Its values as human dignity, freedom, equality, democracy, rule of law, respect for human rights, respect for minorities' rights, so on and so forth. So yes, EU has a set of founding or fundamental EU values.
We also hear a lot about European Union citizenship. What is that?
That's also a tough question. I mean, in order to evaluate that, maybe it would be interesting first to think about what is citizenship as a juridical term. I mean, citizenship is the rules of affiliation that exist between the person and the state. I mean, so like the juridical and political rights and obligations that the citizens has. When it comes to EU citizenship, EU citizenship was established with the Maastricht Treaty, Article 20, in the Treaty on the Function of the European Union. And the special thing about the EU citizenship is that there are no obligations. EU doesn't have taxes or something like this. So it is a set of rights that EU citizens have, and that's the right, first of all, of course, to move freely between the EU countries, to take residence in any EU country you desire. It is to vote and stand for election in municipal election and EP election. It is also to search for consular and diplomatic protection. When you're outside EU, you can search for consular protection at any EU or any consular representation of any EU state. You can, since Lisbon, you can participate or initiate citizens initiative. So there are a number of rights, but so far there are no obligations. And say the second special feature about the EU citizenship is that you receive the citizenship just by being a citizen of any of the member states. It's not a citizenship that is replacing and say the member states' citizenship. It's an additional citizenship that you get.